Hello, Gladiators. So I just got back from my job. I've got a little bit of time to record, so thought I'd go ahead and start doing that. Work was all right, plenty standard day job stuff. I think I'm going to be working on the house. Just going to be collecting up the resources, everything like that. We've got the farm growing in the background, giving it time to work its way. Hopefully, some skeletons can spawn, and we can get them for bone and bone meal. Let me go ahead and pull up the list of topics to talk about. I guess one of the first things I wanted to talk about was I did start a stream. I believe it was that would have been on Thursday. I think it should still be up. I'm gonna have to go into all the Twitch settings and make sure that they stay up, or how to download the VODs afterward, just to make sure. But I think for now, while I'm working through that, we're going to be playing on stream Return of the Obra Dinn. It is a very nice, I can do better than very nice. It is a story of intrigue and murder mystery where you are an investigator trying to figure out what happened to a ship that had gone missing long, long ago and had recently been found. You're able to put together a lot of clues from certain tools, and you'll be able to find out exactly what happened on the Obra Dinn. But it's not always obvious. It is very sure to keep you a few paces behind. It takes a lot of time to find all the secrets and all the connected layers of information that it does give you, but takes a while to search. Let's go ahead and pay rent again. This is why I want to be a homeowner, Don't have to pay rent anymore. I can be my own. But I haven't quite worked out a schedule for when and how often I'm going to post. Right now, playing it more just by ear and when I've got time and other things like that. I will try and keep up the regular uploads. Oh, sorry about that. It's about 11:30 when I'm recording p.m. I do have a a very weird schedule on the weekends. But yeah, I've been thinking about the music recently, and it's weird that sea shanties have been making a comeback. They've been getting popular on different places, and some of my personal favorites are. Oh, come on! You can't abandon me now. Name of it. I had the name of it. It's well, there's one I definitely know. It's Drunken Sailor. It's a fun one. All of the sea shanties you can listen to are great. Celtic rock just has something for me. What is the band? I can't remember the band name. Oh, Dropkick Murphys. I really love them. Rose Tattoo is a fantastic song. Definitely something you can really belt out to during the chorus. Yep. Other things that I've been watching recently, over the past month, I have worked my way through The Mentalist. It is it's 7 seasons long. I started a month ago. Each season is, around about 23 episodes, 1 hour long each episode. And I've roughly finished in a month. It was, I stormed to the castle and watched as often as I could. It is an excellent series about a man who just knows how to read people very well and helps solve crimes. Gotta keep up growing this so that we have plenty of wood for the house. I only want to place one at a time, game. Let me do my one. Thank you. But work's really quiet. I get a lot of time to myself. Just going through. Sometimes I'll go 2 to 4 hours without talking to anybody and just taking care of all the work that I need to be doing and some of the stuff that I notice. Uh, just misplaced items and where to put them. A couple months back, I gave myself a challenge. The goal was to read 100 books in 1 year. And I'm a little bit behind pace. Right now, I think I'm about 2 books behind pace. Let's see, where are we going to build the house? Not quite far away from the village, but I need a good spot to plant. Maybe near the farm would be okay. Live the Farmer John life out on this clearing. Too much of a hill right there. Well, this is... Maybe if I can just clear this out. Do you have a shovel? And put it on top of this little hill. Very nice. Gonna have to watch out for those steps in the morning. And I think I might do some... Definitely won't be able to get through all of the house. I think today might just be more about a resource collection for it. And just continue on talking about everything. But the 100 books. I've been making my way. Right now I'm about, I want to say 25 books in. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and read out some of the books that I have read and the ones I think I've enjoyed the most. The first book I started with was Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut. He is a very... almost what? I don't think I've seen a golem like that before. You okay? You look a little sick. I hope you feel better. Do I have any... I don't have any roses to give him. Give me a moment. We need to make these guys feel better. They look a little stressed out. But Breakfast of Champions, he is his books are very interconnected in a way where they'll reference future parts of the book that you haven't gotten to yet, of course, and they'll keep on making references to it, almost giving spoilers to themselves. Can I not do this anymore? Or is the shield messing with it? Huh? Do you have to, like, drop it in front of them? I feel like that used to be a thing, where you could, give golems roses. Did I make it all up in my head? Was I wrong? Much to snack about. But that one was really good. I read that one in a day. Next book I read was a book about Norse mythology. This one was it's just the classic stories of Norse mythology from the Icelandic books that I can't remember the name of, and I don't think I would pronounce properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at those details. That was a good one. It was written in the style of Neil Gaiman. I love him as an author. He's done Good Omens, recently made into an Amazon show that I haven't gotten to watch yet. I wanted to finish off the book. I only got about halfway through. It is very dense. And at points a little slow, a little boring, but it's imagine a buddy cop film between a angel and a demon. That's what we work with. And it's very fun. They basically both state that forever in either eternity isn't nearly as fun as the chaos on Earth, and so that's why they're working together, which I think is a very, very hilarious premise. Let's see. Go ahead and start. It'll probably be something along the lines of this. Built on stilts. And then go up probably right here. Go ahead and fill in some of this. Just give a nicer run up to the house than what the land affords. Go ahead and build up like this. It is very nice at the end of the day to just be able to quietly talk and everything and not rush. I think that's the it's a good wind down for me at the end of the day. So let's see. Go ahead and put probably another set like this. No, not like that. Get rid of this tool for now. Bring this back out for any mistakes. But yeah, Return of the Obra Dinn, I think, is going to be one of the first games I'm going to try and complete that through. Then the next one we're probably going to work on is Papers, Please. It's from the same creator. It's in a much different vein. You are... you are a Border Patrol agent for a made-up country and trying to make sure that you keep your work well so that you'll be able to feed your family and take care of them while also fulfilling your duties as a guard. There's enough real walk space for this. We'll see how it turns out. That shouldn't be an issue. We'll be able to avoid that for our normal house. This will be the entrance anyway. And that's a very fun game. Some of the other books I've read throughout this while, Tale of Two Cities, that one was a little bit of the weirder picks I chose for myself. I wanted to read something a little bit more classic and common that people say they read for schools a lot that my school just never ended up getting around to. Let's go ahead and go back to our renting spot. Yeah, that my school just never got around to having us read, and I'm not going to say I missed much. It's a good story. It's a very interconnected plot. But it is very boring for the first 80% of it. And then once all the story beats start all connecting in the last 20%, it becomes much better. But still a good book. I think Charles Dickens is the one who authored that. Read Journey to the Center of the Earth. That is very old sci-fi. It is quite outdated from the ideas it gives. I wasn't a fan of it. I'm not going to lie. Just some of the descriptions that they gave for how things were happening, I couldn't suspend my disbelief. Unfortunately, it was just one of those things where the power of the fantasy was not good enough to let me let go of reality for the moment. Still an interesting read overall. I can definitely see why it gets remade and retold so many times, but not my kind of thing. The Time Machine, though, by H.G. Wells, it is all told almost as like first-person narrative of this one guy has a kooky scientist friend who talks about weird science and nobody believes him. And then they come in for dinner with their friend, and he's disappeared. He's nowhere to be found. And they're all like, okay, well, there's a note here that says we should get dinner started without him, so that's what we're going to do. And like halfway through, their friend comes barging in. He looks ragged and tired and beat up and burned and absolutely miserable. And he walks in, he looks around, he looks at all his friends, and he says, "No one say anything until I have had some meat, some wine, and just a quiet moment, please." And all of his friends are like, "Yeah, man. Okay, here's your glass. Here's your food." And once he gets through his moment of mental preparation, he tells all his friends, "Not a one of you will interrupt me as I tell this story, or I will stop. I'm not interested in a debate about whether or not this happened to me." All of his friends go, "Yeah, sure." And the rest of the book is like first-person narrative of him telling his story to his friends. And I love it. It's just, once you've taken the time to consider the whole frame story of it, it is it is hilarious. So for this house, I just kind of wanted a log cabin. We'll be able to add supports at the corners, just to really help, flesh it out. Man, that's a lot of my interests. I keep on jumping between what I'm gonna do for the stream and stuff I've been reading. So I guess I'll go ahead and finish off what the remaining ideas I have for what I'm gonna do for the stream. I think after we get through Papers, Please and Return of the Oberdin, I would take a look at maybe the Henry Stickmin adventure. Just a lot of things that I can give commentary to and talk to chat and not be too distracted by the gameplay. And just be able to keep the idea of the fireside chats that I've been going for with this channel. Do you have any notes? I'm not great with architecture. I would appreciate improvement. Come on, take a look. Don't jump at me. I was trying to right-click him, not punch him. But I think for now that I've gotten my time to talk to everybody and I've gotten a chance to flesh out the house a little bit, I think it's time for me to head out. I've got to get some sleep. I've got work tomorrow. I'll be able to post this, have this video scheduled to come up for you guys. Have a good night.